Thank you, Williams. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests and panelists, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to be among you today. We are glad to see such efforts and webinars from the IMO and the other organizations to support our seafarers. I would like also to thank our rulers and leaders and governments, administrations, and our top management for their continuous support to our brave seafarers. Indeed, 2020 has been a challenging year. The pandemic has changed the concepts of life for many nations, including the seafarers, where health and well-being have been prioritized over other aspects. The pandemic has helped in bringing the world together under one nation, one goal, which is to eliminate the spread of the virus. It has made our seafarers and their families even stronger than ever, enhanced their resilience capability, and we have been always supporting our seafarers to ensure the chain of supply is not interrupted to the world. For the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Kingdom of Saudi has a fast-growing fleet with a total number of registered vessels, I think 404, and Bahri, as a major player in the area, has 90 vessels with more than 2,400 crew members on board. Okay, as I said, this is the fleet size as we speak for the Saudi flag, and this is Bahri as a major player in the area. We are always being in contact with the flag and other companies and other organizations in the region to discuss the challenges imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic. So the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has definitely recognizes the seafarers as key workers by ensuring their free movement under the established controls. The protocols from IMO were very, very helpful. We have discussed the protocol in details with the governments, with the other players in the area and the region. And recently we have noticed the generous orders have been announced to facilitate the crew change via Saudi ports. Bahri, as a major also player, we have conducted a number of details risk analysis addressing the impact of the pandemic, continuous communication with the seafarers on board as well as their families, distributed thousands of calling cards to the seafarers on board to contact their families, utilizing number of chartered flights, extremely high fares flights to the seafarers, just to make sure the smooth repatriation of the seafarers to their families. We provided also unlimited internet connection to all our seafarers on board, all our ships. We also challenged the owners and the charters to deviate their vessels to the port where crew change is possible. Additionally, we have reached out to a number of embassies and government entities to support with the crew leave. And I'm glad and very thankful that a lot of the governments and embassies has supported us during this pandemic. And many of the countries actually have quickly established their protocols, okay, which is understandable. Countries also wants to control the spread of the virus as well. In order to support the seafarers also, the government has extended, the administration has extended the validity of the medical certificates, the STCW and COCs. Also, the companies has eased down on some specific company requirement just to support the seafarers and make sure they're continuously employed so they can get back easily on board and relieve the other overdue seafarers. We have provided also extra crew reliefs for critical cases to support the backup and the seafarers where they are not able to carry their duty. So once we had a chance to put more crew, we'll put more crew, release the guys from their work, from their duty, let them rest until the next port, and which was very appreciated by the seafarers as well. Distributed a lot of bonuses to the seafarers, including the ships under the busy run, okay, as well as an awards and bonuses for the third parties inspection, state control inspection. By the way, we've seen also a support from different port state as well, where the understanding the impact of the pandemic to the seafarers with regard to the documentation, with regard to the expiry of the certificates. So the whole world is together in this. We distribute also a big number of intensive bonus for every seafarer who stayed beyond their contracts. And the number of days also was taken in account. This is not to keep the seafarers running, but we understand the seafarers and their family has been impacted. So they will they require some extra support. Thus, then we have established these bonuses, and thanks for the support of the management, which approved the bonuses. And we offered the seafarers also the option to break their contract if there is with no liability if there is a crew change, if there is a possibility of the crew change. So if there is a possibility of the crew change and the guy wants to go, so that's fine. So we say, you can go, we'll bring the other guy. We're not going to hold him liable for this. That's it from my side. At the end, I'm sure with such passion and continuous support and commitments, the world will easily overcome the challenges associated with the pandemic, as well as any future challenges once they arise. Finally, soon 2020 will remain a story to tell for many generations, and seafarers will continue to tell these stories to their grandchildren for many years. Thank you very much, guys.